Hello everyone, and let me put my bloody mic here, that'll make a start. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another shiny hunting stream with Legends EA. So we've not done this for I'd probably say about over a week. I think, about over a week. But I've been doing some Dynamax adventures, which I've been putting a bit of grind into it. I thought to myself, well, I was speaking to one of my subscribers, Harvey, and I said I wanted to do some Dynamax adventures because there's still some legendaries that I'm missing. And as good as it is on here, you can only hunt 5, and I was missing 4 of them, I think, or 3 of them. So it got me in the itch to hunt some more. Give me one moment. Thank you very much, Sneeze, for ruining that intro. But yeah, as I was saying, I've been grinding the Dynamax adventures, and I've got 2 new legendaries. I didn't record them. I've been just doing them in my own time, because it's just, I have to sit at my desk if I'm doing it, whereas I've been sat in my bed, I've been watching TV and stuff, so to avoid any drama, I've just gone about it in my own time. I might do some still, because there's still some that have been done. But I just want to show them both off. I put one in my Discord, but the other one I didn't. So we got Shiny Zygarde. So as soon as we're able to deposit Pokemon into this game, this bad boy is coming straight to Legends EA. No doubt about it. He's in a Beast Ball as well, so he's going to look fire when he's coming out of the like distortion portal. Ultra Beast wormhole looking effect. And we got one that I've been missing for ages. I do play Pokemon Go, but I was thinking I would rather just, try and get it myself. So there he is. This one was very frustrating because in Dynamax Adventures, you basically have to just choose, like, you get a Pokemon at the beginning. So if you know what Dynamax Adventure you're going in, you're going to try and pick the best Pokemon. But a lot of people just join anything, so they don't really know what they're going to be using. They don't know what they're going to be coming up against to use, something what's going to be good. They just pick anything, what they think's best anyway. And every time we got to, say, a Wild Guard user, so I think it's Mienfao, not Mienshao. I believe Hitmonlee has it. Kingler has it. What is it called? Wingle's evolution. Oh my god, how do I forget some of these Pokemon names sometimes? I can't remember, but toilet basically. And it makes some of these a joke. For instance, this Groudon, he has Lava Plume, Earthquake, and Precipice Blades. Obviously, it can do a D-Max move, which targets only one person, but generally, it's going to use Earthquake, Lava Plume, or Precipice Blades. People would not pick Wild Guard. Even if they had the Pokemon, they'd still not use Wild Guard, and then they wonder why we'd just get decimated. Because this thing, if you're not careful, it can one-shot all your team in one go, and then see you later. Because you only get 4 lives once that's it. The legendary, which is usually the case, you don't really die before that, but the legendary will just spit you out and then you don't get an encounter. But I'd say I failed 20 of these, and I managed to do around 30, so it took me about 50. Zygarde took me a bit less, but again, this was another one where you needed a Wide Guy user to make at least some of the attempts possible, because some of the Pokemon were rubbish. Like, for instance, that layer on there, not a great option against the Zygarde. But nevertheless, 2 new legendaries in the bag. I'm going to still do some more. I'm doing Ho-Oh at the moment. So I may do a Dynamax Adventure stream, but we'll see. Because it is quite tedious and it is long, so we don't really get to do many. It's really a stream that I would probably maybe want to do quite a while, like 6 hours-ish. But yeah, nevertheless, we've got, as the title and the thumbnail shows, we have a grass area right there. It's got the free grass starters that I've put in the description. And that is Treecko, Chespin, and Bulbasaur. And I need all of them. So, we're going to go do that. I need to remember how to actually get in here, because that'll be a start. Let's go to here. Probably just down and around. But yeah, I'm a bit excited to do a bit more of this hunting. You do get a bit, like, bored. Like, for me, I probably might not have done shiny hunting for this long if it was, if I weren't streaming it, because I generally do go through periods where I shiny hunt, and exhaust myself, and then I take a break, and then I come back to it after a while. But because obviously I'm streaming, it's a bit different. So I should probably change games, but there we go. So we've got Sceptile, Bulbasaur, Venusaur on the cards there, but we have, I think it's a grass level 2 and an alpha power level 3 and an encounter power level 1, so let's do this. I believe where we start, we can get 2 spawns. That's what we're going to do. We're going to hope the shiny alpha is the one that we can grab today. Would love Venusaur, want Sceptile, Chespin again. We need that as well. But I believe Chespin is not there, so we'll break these. And then we're just going to do a bit of these for a bit. And hopefully we get something here. Hey, Green Panda. Long time no see, buddy. Hope you're doing good. Yeah. I did get the Shalfa Pangara. He is due his true nickname, which I'll do once I'm not gonna be in here. But yeah, I hope you're doing good, man. How you been? What you been up to? So we're going to do this to try and increase our range, because directly north behind this building we have a spawner there as well. We've got a spawner on our left, we've got a spawner behind us, and we've got a spawner to the right. So I guess what I could do is run in this direction as well. Be perfect to have that portal right in the middle. Well, appreciate you popping on to the stream, my guy. It's nice to see you again. I've been trying to structure the shorts a little bit better so they get a bit more attention, but I don't know what's going on with them at the moment. But I'm going to start. I've still got quite a few in the back. I've got a few to edit. And I did a few little shiny hunts off stream. I'll show you them now. Just in case you missed my intro, I'll show them off. But we got Groudon and we got Zygarde shiny. So, very, very nice. Them two can both come into this game. Well, I appreciate that, Green Panda. Yeah, we shiny hunted on the on Scarlet and Violet the other day as well. That was quite funny. I got absolutely gypped. I didn't get any shinies, but so we'll do that, and then we'll do the one roll. See if that's decent enough. Because the problem we got with this is Not much time in these zones when they're 5 stars. You see them calories burning away very quickly. I wish I could do that in real life. I'm going to start setting up some alerts soon for my YouTube Green Panda. I've got them all set up for Twitch, but I don't have it set up for YouTube, and I want to make YouTube just as good as Twitch, because we've got quite a fair few subscribers in the last few weeks since the new year. Nearly doubled. So I want to make sure I get the same. I started replaying Arceus, but I am doing a Professor Oaks. But I have to perfect the research. As in you've got, as in you're doing the, are you doing everything? Are you doing every Pokemon species? Like, because that is long on there. That is not easy to do. Because you have to do like, you have to like beat Pokemon with a certain move, don't you? For each of the Pokemon. You have to catch like loads of them in specific balls, some large ones, some small ones, I think, as well. Because I remember doing it for the, I think it was the, I can't remember what the place is called, but it was in the winter one. And I had a little circuit that I'd run on there. So I'd go on the cliffs on the left, get the Alpha Lucario. The Alpha Garchomp would be on the other side of the cliff. I'd go down, do that. And then there was the Alpha Machamp that I would go for. And then I believe there was an Alpha Gallade in the temple, which I'd go for as well. I did get the Alpha Machamp, but I didn't get any of the others. And I did it for ages as well. So, right, let's go see if we've got any good stuff. I think we'd hear the shiner here. Yep. Ain't a thing there. Not a thing here. So we do have the Chespins in that one. So I might... we've got Alpha Treeckos there. So we'll quit that because we just lost 300 calories just to check them all. It's quite crazy really how much the teleporter being in a certain place can make a difference in here, because obviously you're trying to you got the 50-meter radius when you spawn in, but because I'm having to make a little sort of like a little bit of a run here, it's making it a bit annoying because I'm losing about 80 calories per run round. So we're on 50 there. Let's see what we end on. 50. So that's 50, 60, about 65, 70 calories every run. I should hear the shiny behind me when I spawn in, if we get one. But I would at least like 2 alpha shinies from this zone. Obviously, if I do get a alpha, I will be taking it regardless of what it is, because I'm not failing an alpha shiny. We ain't about that life. Or at least we give ourselves a decent chance here. Hello, Bulba. I've wanted Bulbasaur for ages as well, so the little the little guy inside me is saying, get the Bulbasaur, even though the Sceptile is a cooler Mega in my opinion. But Bulbasaur is a cuter Pokemon. Yeah, Bulbasaur is definitely my favourite of the starter grass types. And it didn't used to be. I used to dislike Bulbasaur when I was a kid. I never picked it. I never liked it. And then something changed. I think it was about 8 or 9 years ago. And I tried shiny hunting it on Fire Red. I never ended up getting it because the battery died. But I've just loved it ever since. And my fiance absolutely loves Bulbasaur. So it kind of just pushed it even further onto me to like it even more. Because of her love for the Pokemon as well. Not sure what range we're going to be able to hear this shiny from. We might be able to hear this one, but I'm not sure about these two in this corner. We're definitely spawning it in though. But look at that bloody Dex at the moment. We're still very, very far away from that. I need to commit a massive stream to just absolutely going crazy. Because we've got Wind and Waves coming soon. And I'm excited for that. I love Pokemon, so I'm always excited for a new release. I'm excited for the new gimmick of whatever that potentially becomes. I don't think we have any shiny here. We'll go check these. See if anything is green or greener. None of those are. None of the frog boys. Thank you very much. No shiny Alpha Chespin. And to be quite honest, I think I'm probably going to reset. Because that time, yeah, that time only gives us enough time to get one more. To probably get only one shiny, so there ain't no point carrying on. So we'll do the backup. Little food guy. No. Who are you playing as? I haven't played FIFA in a long ass time as well. I used to love FIFA 9 and 10. I used to play those all the time. But I think since then I've not really played. I've not really played a FIFA. Are you playing Ultimate Team, or are you just playing like career mode? Diddle-a-dun. Let's go smash these up as well while we're here. Because we can actually have more than 1,000. It's actually worth doing these. Ultimate Team. Who's your team? Who's like your main, like who's your rarest player? Mr. Little Jingles. Bling, bling, dee-dee-doo. Ah, okay. Yeah, it'll be decent then, won't it? Good free kick taker. Good crosser of the ball. Not the best defensively, but he doesn't really work in midfield either. Who you got up front? Have you got any Man United players in there? No. I think this is the best shout, really. Hopefully get something behind us, and then when we do, go forward and try and sliver a last one. Ooh, nice. Casemiro is actually doing really well for us at the moment. In his last like 5-6 games, he's been really solid. But he's not got that gas tank anymore. And he's not got that, he's lost a yard of pace as well. I've actually been a happy United fan for the last 2 games. We've actually played pretty well. And it's always nice to beat City, and it's always really nice to beat Arsenal. Can't stand their bloody fans to do me head in. Not all of them, but the ones that are bloody deluded. No. I'll just put you away, Scissor, because I don't know if you're like causing a weird little bit of frame loss. I don't know, no. Diddle no. Alright there, Baba. Like you're about to fall asleep. It's a better brew than the first one I made earlier. Let's have a little check of stuff. I don't think we got shiny here, because that would have definitely pinged by now. It's Chespin as well. Oh, we do have a shiny. So that doesn't actually appear there. I mean, I don't need that, so that's not really that great. But we'll keep it there for now, because if he is a spare with an alpha, we'll take it. Got the Treeckos. This is where the Bulbas are. Got the big boy Bulbas. Anything on these rooftops? I would imagine there is. No shiny down there. There's nothing else over in that bit. And there's Chespins there as well. I have to remember that as well. But the Bulbas are over here, that's the main thing we need to be wary of. Just gonna double check around this corner because I gave 10 pens, losing 6-1. Wow. That's a big yikes, brother. Anyone here? I don't think there is. So, we'll reload the thing. We don't need to do the force reload. Wow. Hoping that's enough range to bring these Treeckos in on the left side. Although the Bulbasaurs are going to be not in range, I don't think, from here. This is a shame. Deal-oo, deal-oo. Diddle-in-din-do. Would be nice to show the chestnut off though. I actually rate that shiny. Especially the Mega. The Mega looks really cool. Doesn't it, Baba? Looks really cool. They spawned in. Can I see them from here? Don't think I can see them from there. No shiny there. And they're getting a bit aggy. Yeah, I wasn't a massive fan. My fiance likes these as well, though. Oh, it'd be so cool seeing a shiny Alpha Venusaur. Gotta admit with that one. Did I look around this way? I think I've gone like stupid. I'm trying to look it up there, but still just the one redhead. My guy's trying to get rock hard with the wood hammer. Yeah, it is here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a beeline straight to the top, to the to that, spawn them in, and hope that keeps them there, because they should be spawnable from where I am. Yep, I can hear a shiny. So I'm hoping either that's a new shiny or it might be the what you call it. It might be the one what we already know about. So we'll keep that there. I would love to see a shiny alpha like fully evolved starter. That'd be really cool. I think that might be the same one. So we'll leave it for now. We'll get to about 2,000 and then we'll check again. Just because I don't always want to check after one go. It's a bit annoying. This is not the best area. If there was another one close by, that wouldn't be too bad. And obviously, if these up here are counting towards it now that I've loaded them in, essentially, it's not going to be too bad. But it's just Chespins anyway, and we want the other. We want at least the others in the line. I know. It's honestly, look at how many shiny alphas I've got. You'd think there'd be more from how much I've done, but there's always something cool that I want to shiny on, and then it takes me ages, or I get really unlucky. so bloody cute, you, honestly. What are you looking at me like that for? Huh? So cute. Let's go check. See if we get anything extra. That is a hard no. Let's see if a Treecko decided to give a damn about the cause. That is an absolute hail to the nah. I doubt any of you are going to be shiny. That would have been really cool though. I'll leave it to your thing. I don't think these are spawning in. I feel like that is not like that shouldn't be a problem height wise, but I'm incorrect. So yeah, we're not gonna get the ones up on the roof, which is very annoying. And the only way to do it is to just probably go all the way over here. Which is going to be very, very slow and very, very annoying. Sometimes you do get the good roll, and sometimes you don't. Well, they're not really that great of tasks either. Like, look at that. How many points is that? 6,000, 2,000, 3,000. We are getting the shiny noise every time we come in here though, so maybe another one is. Yeah, I got really lucky with it as well. Any other shiny? Or have I been trolled? You are a troll, bro. Here's my little big boy. He is very cute. I do like shiny Mudkip. I've got to admit, I did go for Torchic in Sapphire, but I loved Kyogre from that. Well, that is another dud. I feel like we're just going to have to accept one. And I think, who do I want? Yeah, I really like Squirtle. He's not my favourite starter from Gen 1, but he's not a bad starter. Then you've got Totodile, which is really cool. Then you got Mudkip. Then you've got Piplup. Then you got, I think, Oshawott. Oshawott is not my super favourite, but he's definitely grown on me the more I've been into Pokemon. But at a first, like, sort of, you know, run through, I weren't that keen. Then you have, obviously, Froakie, which is, he's lit. Then you got, what's she called? Trying to think of it. Primarina's first form. Can't even remember its name. Then you got Sobble, and then you've got Quaxley. To be fair, you know, it's a solid. It's a. I think all the starters in every generation, I think, are pretty decent. Yeah, Poplio, that's it. We do have Bulbasaurs here, so we are going to go for Bulbasaur. He's in the thumbnail. He deserves his moment. Need to think of what I'm going to put him in though, because he's going to probably go into a Venusaur. But yeah. My favourite starters, probably from each generation, I would say Bulbasaur now. It's actually quite crazy how much I've shifted from Charmander. But I would say it's Bulbasaur, Totodile. That's my shocked face. I called it something else, but it's a bit too rude for YouTube. I only take the mick with that because you know when you see them thumbnails with the like that. I got my own version. You know what I mean? I got to ride the storm as well. But yeah, let's go back to the starters. You put me off there, Panda. So yeah, Bulbasaur, Gen 1. Totodile, Gen 2. Torchic, Gen 3. I still think it's my favourite. I think Chimchar for Gen 4. Gen 5. I think now, and it didn't used to be, but it's Tepig. Gen 6, Froakie. As you can tell, I'm not a massive fan of the grass starters. Gen 7, Litten. Gen 8, Grookey. I actually did pick Grookey, and I really do still like Grookey and Rillaboom. And then Gen 9, I think I did go for Fuecoco, and I still think Fuecoco is the one for me as well. No problem, Green Panda. Nice to see you pop in, though. You better be alpha and green behind me, Bulbasaur. We need your assistance on the cause. But yeah, this variation of the wormhole doesn't really work for us here. Because I would run around, because circuit hunting is pretty decent. That's what I call when you're going around a thing and you're despawning as you're going around. But this map is just not big enough. I mean, it is, but it's only for one line to another. So the middle left, the middle right will never respawn. So it's not worth it for me. And for some reason, these pads that are here never, ever seem to be in the best position for me. They just go 1 little centimetre forward. It doesn't even respawn anything. It'd be nice if they despawn Pokemon as you went on that. But that would be a bit broken as well. But it's not like these aren't anyway. You know, just spawning at the bloody entrance every time. That's as broken as you're ever going to find any shiny hunting method. Do do bow da bow do 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 diddly diddly do. Do do do. Right, we're going to go check these Bulbasaurs shortly. Once we get to the 3000. Hoping one of them shiny. At least the alpha. We definitely need... Because it doesn't work for us to get the little ones. We are alpha hunting. So... It does suck. I don't think I'm going to do this again. I think next time, alpha or not, I'm going to go for it. And then at least every shiny is a good thing. Because that is the problem with this game that I'm encountering, is I'm leaving shinies when I would never ever do that. And it sucks. Because a shiny is a shiny, it doesn't matter. And it's not going to matter when it goes to another game either. But because of the specific way I'm doing it on this game, it's causing this. Oh, yay! Shiny Venusaur. It's not bloody alpha though. I've got to be excited then. That does look quite cool though, to have that just there. So we do have an alpha Bulbasaur, normal. But we do have a shiny Venusaur, which is really cool. See, only... Would be nice to be able to get these spawns. Got the Treeckos and the Sceptile. No bueno on the shiny. And then we'll reload the thing. We've got Bulbasaurs here too, but it's not gonna matter anyway. Because we need to get the shiny alpha Bulbasaur. And that's what we're gonna go for. And then we just need to hope that we might be able to get another grass zone at some point, but I don't have another grass donut. So again, that is also another problem with this game, because getting specific donuts takes too long, in my opinion. You spend more time doing that than you do bloody shiny hunting. And I typically tend to do that when I'm, off stream, because who wants to see me bloody making a donut for 2 hours before I get the bloody right one? It's annoying. But yeah, I hope you're all good. Got a lot of stuff to do with this channel. A lot of things that I'm trying to improve. Make look better. I want to try and make the interface better as well. Which I think is decent now. It's tidy. I don't want mine to be cluttered up. That is not how I'm going to go forward. But I want at least everyone on each platform that they're on, I want them to be able to have some interaction value from it as well. So I'm going to get some bots in for my YouTube. And then I'm also going to get some possibly some more bots on Twitch as well. And it's just going to be stuff like, if you like the stream, subscribe. It's going to be links to my Discord, links to my Instagram, links to my TikTok and all that sort of stuff. It just gives a bit more interaction. There's something in the stream, something weird to interact with, and whether you want to do it or not, that's going to be entirely up to you. But it's one thing that I'm not very, it's not that I'm not confident, because I am a confident person, but it's asking people to do stuff when I just think if they want to, they will do it. But I understand in the YouTube game, I do it myself plenty. I go into a stream, I actually like the person, but I forget to like. Or I forget to subscribe to someone that I really did like. And then I forget the name and I never see it again. So, streams that you do go in and they've got these little, bots asking you to sub or asking you to follow if you like the stream, asking you to, check out the Discord, check out this, check out that. It's definitely needed. I need to just start being a bit like, what's the term? Front foot forward. And just get going with it. Because I want to grow this channel. I'm super excited to see what this channel can become later down the line when we've got a really good community. Because that's the main thing. I just want a good amount of people in my stream to vibe with, to bounce off, and to just have a great time. Giving you the experience of my journey. Because again, this is all brand new to me. I've done nothing with computers before this. not instead of. Apart from when I was in school, I did ICT, but that doesn't really give you any sort of, you know, experience in this field. I didn't go to university, so I don't have any degree in sort of anything in this either, so I never did anything. But I do know that I got a personality, and that's what I'm hoping will vibe with people. So let's go see if we got a green bulb. We do have a Venusaur, but you ain't an Alpha Shiny. And there isn't no other Alphas there, so again, we'll do like a little check here and there to this, because you just never know, that one and done could be the one. And then we can at least get something. This has come back. Or it might have not actually been there at all, because obviously I reset the game, didn't I? But look at that. Look how much this costs to check. Just to check. 500 calories nearly, just to check bloody nothing. Just to check a load of bloody tumbleweed. But yeah, I need to get my streams on vertical as well. That's another thing that I need to do. But I need to play around with that, because I want to make that look as good as possible. Because that could be great for my shorts. It could already put it into short view straight away. So doing shorts will be really nicely formatted already, and then I'll be able to do extra stuff and learn a bit extra, because at the moment sometimes a short's taking nearly 2 hours to do because of all the memes that I'm adding in it, the cutting that I'm doing, you know, making sure that you can understand everything on the screen with my voice. So all the captions, it does take a good while. I used to be very naive when I was younger. When I used to watch videos, I used to be like, oh, it's bloody easy this. You know, look how big they get, how much money they probably make. But when you ain't got no editor or anything, this isn't no joke. It takes a bloody long time to do. I work the majority of the week, and sometimes it feels like I have no time at all. So at the moment, we've just got to grind out, push forward, try and improve every day. That is what I'm trying to do. Little things here and there, I'm trying to make everything better. And hopefully, we can grow as a channel. Because I don't want to be super massive. I do not want to be super massive. I've never wanted that. I don't even want to be famous. I just want a great community. I'd love to be able to do this as my job. Like, that would be perfect. But you don't go into it with that mindset, because then it's a hard like, what's the word? A hard realization of what's actually going on. You just got to put a lot of time in. I just want a good community, and then you just see where it goes from there. I think the rest builds itself once you're in that. But the problem is, it's super hard to get noticed when you're really small, because the way YouTube has formatted its videos, and especially its homepage, is there's tons of shorts on there, and there's barely any like long form on there. And because at the moment I mainly live all my Pokemon, I might need to start doing a playthrough of Pokemon on here. So my YouTube understands that Pokemon is something that I want out to people. Because the algorithm's very annoying. I still don't really understand how it works. I've never been very well versed on it myself. I understand as a person that, you know, if, say for instance, you've looked up online, like on Google, you click like a toothbrush. You're searching for a toothbrush, a new toothbrush, yeah. You'll go on your Facebook, and then halfway down there'll be an ad for a toothbrush, like an electric toothbrush or something. Just something like it knows, doesn't it? Like all the data that's been processed around. So I understand it, but I don't. And especially with YouTube, because they change stuff all the time. But at the moment, my struggle is balancing streaming, so getting a stream out and editing and learning new things. It's really, really hard to juggle. We got another shiny Bulbasaur, but it is not an alpha. That is very unfortunate. We're possibly going to be saying goodbye to 2 shinies. That's a bit sad, isn't it? Unless we can bloody sliver a shiny alpha Bulbasaur, then them 2 are going to be saying goodbye forever. No shiny alpha Treecko there. And none there. Because we could get 3 shinies on the board here if we get a shiny alpha Bulbasaur, but they're not playing nicely, so we'll go to 1,000 and then we'll back out and come back in and hope that it is the Bulbasaur on this bit behind us. But yeah, lots to improve going forward. I'm going to probably maybe look at tonight. I'm going to do maybe a short. I'm going to do Final Fantasy short, actually. I want to see how that performs. Because obviously my long form content is Final Fantasy at the moment, if you're just looking at that from my channel standpoint. So I'm going to do a Final Fantasy short, see if that pushes that out into the Final Fantasy audience. Because I think my algorithm's confused, I think. Because I'm doing loads of live streams of Pokemon and shorts of Pokemon, but then I'm doing only Final Fantasy long form, so I think it doesn't understand that I'm wanting both out there. It's nearly choked on my bloody own spit then, Ross. How you doing, brother? That classic eyeburn waiting for the end of the work day. You gonna watch some boys? The boys are back in town. Do always be waiting. Mine ain't too bad. My eyes were stinging this morning. Like, really bad. But I think my eyes just wanted to go back to sleep, to be honest. Which is always the case. Stay up late, no problem. Wake up early, eye sting. Sleep can be the best sleep ever. But it knows you're getting up, so you're not allowed it anyway. And then when you've got the day off, you can't sleep in. It is a bona fide classic. If I've ever seen one before. Right, we'll get down to the 1500. And we'll see if we've got an alpha shiny. I'm hoping we do, because we've got 2 shinies there. So they're appearing. They're just not appearing as an alpha. And that's what we want. Because I've just had to accept that I'm probably not getting any of the others. They're not in range, so it doesn't really work. Gling, 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 gling. Mm-mm-mm. think I'm gonna make. I feel like I need to make a video for my channel as well. Show what I'm gonna be playing soon, what I'm gonna be playing as a constant, and just kind of just see what can happen there. So we do have still only 2 shinies. A bit disappointing. We're gonna have to probably say see you later to those, which is unfortunate. Yep, nothing on there. There's definitely going to be nothing on here as well, unless we get super lucky. Nope. And then can we unironically grab a shiny Alpha Bulbasaur from this zone, what we haven't even been able to reset? That is a big fat absolutely no chance. Well, we've got 500 more calories, or maybe we go to 500. Should be enough time to catch everything. Do. I feel like I might be getting a tiny bit of an headache. It's not really ideal for me in this situation. Well. Please can I have a shiny Alpha Bulbasaur? I've been really good. Please can I have more than the basic shiny? I'm sorry I call you basic. You're not actually a bad shiny. You're not what I'm looking for, unfortunately. Come on, shiny. Shiny show needs to be started. Because we still have 0 shinies caught. We do have 2 shinies, we've actually had 3 shinies. But we had to say see you later to that Chespin, unfortunately. He got told to go home. But hopefully this next shiny that does appear, if it does, can be the Alpha, because we do have the Alpha level 3 on as well. It's not like it's an Alpha level 2, so you're usually expecting regular shinies, but we do have the level 3, so I'm hoping the next one will be the one. And then we can move on to something else. Preferably a Dark type, because I think I've got a Dark level 3 and a Alpha level 3 combined and a normal, so an Eevee would be perfect, and so would anything Dark type. But so far a slow start, which sometimes happens. It's quite crazy really, because, well, we could talk for a bit at the beginning, for about 10 minutes, but after that, we usually, especially in them 222 shiny streams, we bloody got crazy lucky in the short amount of time. You alright? Alright, yeah. Are you eating when you come back? trying to get shiny alpha Bulbasaur. I've got a normal shiny Bulbasaur and a shiny Venusaur, but they're not alpha, unfortunately. Is that them starting that I'm hearing? Baba? You being naughty? Yeah, that is definitely them. Do. I mean, we can have a cheeky little look, see if we're... I mean, something shined, but it could be one of the two that we've already got. Yep. It's looking like we're going to get a big fat nothing. I'll go up and see if there's a shiny there, but I doubt it. Nothing on this side. Looking like we might have to restart, which is a bit sad, really. Because that means two of those shinies are going to be sent to the ether. And no shiny there. We'll go to 500. Because you just never know. And I'd like to catch the other two, at least. Have just some spares. But it is looking like a dud. Unfortunately. Max, are you being a minx? See you running across the bloody tops. I need to put these up because my arm is not very comfy sat on the edge of that. I don't really know if there's a better way of doing this. We're missing so many spawns, but each check of each area, just to even have a look at it, it's 500 calories. It's not really efficient, is it? I feel like this way is at least a better. At least I might get a shiny alpha at least before I go. I could do that teleport, but again, that is also, I don't know if it actually is that great. But I could probably get the free spawns up there, so maybe it is. You're so sly, Max, but I can see what you're doing, buddy. Why are you creating, you two? Huh? You were sleeping right now, nicely next to each other when I come in. You can't dislike each other that much. So grumpy, Gag, honestly. Right, fingers crossed, come on. A few more resets. Or a few more, reset the, wormhole. And hopefully we have a shiny alpha waiting for us. It's just annoying, this. I don't like this. But it's very efficient, that's the only problem. Or at least I don't mind if I can see one. You know, every time you come in you see it at least. Because there's no reaction until I go around that corner. And if I don't get a shiny alpha, which probably more than likely is going to be the case, well, I'm going to have to reset and hope that Bulbasaur is there. And if not, then I'm going to go and do that method. We'll do that for a little bit and see if that'll give us anything. Right. Please, alpha shiny. Shiny. Yep, nothing there. That is unfortunate, so looks like we're going to be saying goodbye to 2 shinies. No, shiny alpha Treecko. And I don't think these are even changing. I don't think these are either. Let's go up here. Yeah. It's unfortunate. It is what it is, though. So we've had 3 shinies, but we ain't been able to catch any of them. So on we go again. Deja Vu is the real winner here. Because he's getting to see the same shit over and over again. This is what I mean. Oh, we're popping off in that other one, but then this one, it's just like, nah. No thanks, bro. We'll make you work for it, this one. And that bottom one don't really make no difference to me because I don't really, I'm not KOing them. Alright. So we are going to boulder dash. I mean, that's a fair decent amount of points there, so we might do that one. So that is Alpha Chespin on that side. This is Treecko. Is that a shiny one? No. It is not. So we're going to put our buddy away. So always, I mean, so hopefully this will give us the shiny. And we'll be able to see that one there. It makes me want to just do that one there. But have a good game. But we'll try and do this method instead. Because this might give us a shiny something. Bum ba bum ba bum ba dum ba dum bum. I don't even know what day it is, lads. But yeah, we go to that. I think that despawns these. And go in there. Hopefully despawns them up there. I think it will, because the gap to that is much further. Maybe I'll go over here instead. I didn't see any of these change. Yeah, there we go. That's a bit more like it. We'll take that, mate. And this way, we can just reset the actual, you know, the zone, not do a force reset. Because we're happy with that position over there. Just we need it to bloody shine. Come on, you little frogs. You little frogs. We need the frog to shine. The shinny shine. Especially because I won't mind taking some of these points as well. But we'll need a good bit of time left over if we want to bloody get that. Alpha 1 definitely will be able to do that. At least that'll be 6,000 points, but 7,000 for the 7,200 even for the Pokeball one. That's not too bad. I'm not going to check the thingies behind me until the end, because obviously we will not be we'll be wasting time. I'll check it at 500 because that's enough time for me to probably say it ain't gonna be happening. Obviously I don't know if they're changing either. Chill your beans, little frogs. We literally need him to be like one of them, you know, them turtles, them green little turtles. I don't know if anyone outside of the UK might not know that they are, but there's like these foamy little turtles. They're so nice, and they look like them when they're shiny. Well, yeah, the shiny alpha, like fully evolved form, would be probably the ideal thing to grab, because that's cool. Evolving it up is not always my favourite way of doing it. No shiny for me, no shiny for me, no shiny for me. Quickly see if there's a green frog. The frogs. Maybe we'll give ourselves 600 calories, because we need to check that side as well. And the problem is we might... Or shall I give 800? I'll do 800. 800 is a pretty decent, because if we see the shiny alpha, we want to be able to catch it. Whatever we get it. I'm hoping it's the Bulbasaur, and anything extra, perfect. But at this point, we're nearly at a good hour and a half here, so I think after a while you start to not give a shit what you're getting. You take what you get. Some big frogs, them. There's some Gigante frogs. We like a bit of Gigante. Maybe we'll see some Gigantes in Dragon Quest when we play that on the 5th of Feb. Cannot wait to play it. Super duper excited. That's going to be the next game on the channel, as a long form and a live playthrough. Going to be Dragon Quest VII reimagined. Hoping we get some new people to the channel with that one. And there's some big ass frogs. A little bit angry as well. Angry frog. Crazy frog. Whatever frog you want. I think I know what nickname I'm going to use for my shiny alpha Bulbasaur as well. Or Venusaur. I'm going to call him Frog. F-R-O-G-E. But at the moment, they're being a bit unkind. Well, I don't appreciate it. I'm doing my best out here, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I'm trying to, you know, get the shine here. And they're just being very rude. We could do the reset method again after this. I hate doing it. It's just so long and menuing. Like, even though this is like not as efficient, it just feels better to do. Because you're visually seeing a change. Whereas the only change you're seeing is a menu. Got an alpha frog. Some big boys there. No shiny alpha frog though. No alphas at all there. That's pretty brutal. Especially with a level 3 up. You'd expect at least one out of the group every time. But wow, that's 2 in a row. That's even more rare. I think maybe we don't possibly reset the this right side. I have a feeling we are not even resetting it whatsoever. Sorry, Bulba buddy. It is not your time to do that madness. I need to think of a hunt to do in the actual base game as well. Something exciting. I feel like I want to do the shiny alpha bag on. Not shiny alpha bag on, the shiny alpha salamence. Because we want to be efficient with the hunts. We want to do alphas, because that's what we're going for, and you're not guaranteed it when you're just randomly going around. Although it is a bit more fun. Gling, 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 gling. Do, do, do. Stop getting mad, bro. Get even. See, they might be resetting as well. That'd be nice. Shiny alpha Chespin. So we'll do this one. And then we'll go check stuff. So, no buen. That's fine. And we'll go around here. Please be a shiny. Shiny alpha Chespin. There we go. Looks like we're taking that. We're going to go see what else we've got. Hey, I'll take that. We'll go see what we got here. Absolutely nothing. Crazy. So we're gonna go catch that shiny alpha Chespin. Anything here? Wow. Really? So we'll reset that. We'll get a better little glance at the shiny alpha Chespin. At least we got some. Guess the Bulbasaur's gonna have to wait, unfortunately. Unless we can get one, but I doubt it. Alright. So let's get the camera. There he is, all in his glory. Hey. Very happy with that one. Because he is a nice, cool one. We'll reset that though. We want to be able to grab this. What do we want it in? We want it just in a Pokeball. Let me just have a quick look, because it might be a good idea to get the shiny chestnut. Let's have a look. So you're a bit more green. Let's have a look at what your mega is, because that's a little bit of a thing of what we want to look at as well. It's quite white. Let's have a look. I don't think it shows it that well. Let me just go on Google. For some reason, it just automatically goes to Bing. And I don't want Bing. I want Google. So I can actually bloody look at it. And then it's saying... Can I have Google, please? Thank you very much. Shiny Mega Chestnut. Let's have a look. So it's like green with a bit of red on it. Okay, let's have a look what balls we have. Let's decide while we're here. So, a bit of green, bit of orange and red. So green, orange and red. Maybe friend ball? Safari ball? Does Safari ball work? Bit of green, bit of orange. I think that actually works. Yeah, we're gonna use Safari ball. Okay. Right, let's see. So, let's get that friend ball out. I mean, Safari ball. And then we're hopefully going to go in. Of course, you bloody turned your back. Aye, but it doesn't matter. Back or not. He's being caught. There we go. And then we're going to go back here. And we're going to try and snag a shiny Alpha Bulbasaur with whatever little time we have. So we got the 6,000 points for the Alpha. We're not going to be able to get anything else. It's just not reasonable. But shiny Alpha Chespin, locked in and secured. That is what we'll take anytime. So we can update the counter here. It's been a while since we've been able to do that. It's been a while since I've been able to do any of this. But we've got 59. I do actually have a couple of shiny Chespins, but they weren't alpha, so. But I did get really lucky with the overload method when it was about. So we'll do it to 200, because I think that's all. That's the only time you've got for a shiny catch, really. Because it could be a bit annoying, and we're probably gonna have to rely on like what we just had to rely on with the Chespin there. A bit of luck. But happy with that. Shiny Chespin. We can mega evolve that as well, because we got the Chestnut that came out a few seasons ago. I need to do a bit more of the online to get this Sceptile, I believe, which is currently out. Because I've not played this for roughly nearly 2 weeks. I've missed the new season, possibly. Would have liked another shiny alpha though, because we were getting the top ones, but none of them decided to shine, which is a shame. I could destroy some brambles as well. Need to see where they are. I'm gonna go to toilet after this as well, because there ain't no way I can last another hour and a half with my bladder pushing on me like this. Or I will definitely see if we've got a shiny behind us. Hoping we do. That'd be amazing. Because that's 2 grass starters ticked off the list. That'll put us to 60 as well. Definitely want to hit 60 today regardless of what we do get. But something definitely new. Something probably dark type as well. Or normal type. So let's go. Let's see what we got. Probably nothing. But if it's a normal shiny, we can catch that. And it's a whole load of nothing. So, there we go. That is that. Tried to get them shards at the end, but he didn't care. I will showcase my shiny Chestnut at the end. But before I do that, I'm just going to go to the toilet. So a BRB. It's gone chilly, Bob, at the moment. Meant to be getting some like little Arctic wind coming over to the UK at some point this week, but definitely feels very cold. Right. So medium, small. Ooh. I do want Wimpod as well. And I still need Weedles. I haven't had a Weedle. So this might actually be a good one. Let's go check what that is. See what else we got in here, because something might be decent. Got some Sundials. Crabrawler and Meditite in there as well. Small normal. Small on there. Got a medium normal. And a medium ghost. And a medium that. And a large. Right, so potentially this and this. So we'll go to that. I'm hoping it's the cliff one or the sewer. If it's the sewer, what's in the middle, then that's even better, because that zone is ridiculous. And it's a level 1 as well, so it'll go super slow. Thank you very much. I can't wait to bring my shiny legendaries into this game. It's gonna be so cool looking at them. Alright. What we're looking at. 8 to 3 on the number there. Should be just around this corner. Right, so we got bug. I'm pretty sure we have a bug one in here. I'm hoping we do anyway. Level 3 flying. Normal, dark, fairy, electric, fairy, rock, fighting. Oh, I think we don't have a bug one. That's gonna be pretty sad. We don't have a bug one. That's pretty sad. How have I not got a bug one? Nope. I think we're gonna possibly have to use all types. Ah, it's a shame that. I thought I had a bug one. Let's just see, because it might not be a good zone anyway. Because if it ain't a good zone, I don't want to hunt it. Still no. It is the cliff. And unfortunately... But where's the shiny? Oh, it's you over there. So the wind pods are over here. Don't know if I want to do that one. I do want Wimpod, but I don't know if I want to do that. I mean, we'll try it again because this could change around. Because I'm not bothered what the shiny is. If it's alpha or not, I'm not bothered. But I want the Wimpod to be closer because I want to be able to shiny on it close by just spawning. Oh, God, I got a bloody itch on my nose. It's doing me head in. Bloody harassing me. Right. Right, Wimpod's there. And we've got shiny Spinnerack over there. How many spawns have we got of Wimpod here? We've got 3. And we've got 4. Right. We're going to give it a go. We'll give this one a go. It's a shame we're having to use thingy. Or do I want to save it? Because I want the bug as well. I want it to be on a bug. But we do have 2 of them over there, don't we? Let's just do this for a little bit. We'll do it for a little bit. If we don't get it, we don't... We'll give it 10 minutes. So we'll give... do it to 45... 52 on my thingy because... as much as I don't really want to use this level 3 all types. Because this is really handy for the multi-zones. I wonder how easy it is going to be to spot this shiny alpha Wimpod as well. But I just like having that level 3, so I would prefer to come in here with a level 3 bug. I mean, an alpha level 3 with a bug. But I love the shiny Glossopod. The Mega looks really good. So I've actually took a liking to this shiny. Nothing there. Nothing over there so far. Still not had a Weedle in this game, which is pretty funny. A shiny Weedle. I've had the Fletchling loads of times, but I haven't had the the Weedle. I think I've had a Kakuna. I've had a Kakuna off a tree. I think it was outside Zone 4. But other than that, yeah, it's been pretty dead on the Weedle front. Come on, shiny Alpha Wimpod. We can do this. So yeah, we'll do it to 52. And then if we don't get it, we'll come out, we'll hunt on something else. Because we've got the flying level 3 as well. With level 3 alpha power. We've got dark 3, level 3 alpha power. And I'm pretty sure we've got normal 3 and alpha power 3. So we've got some really good combos. We just need to find a really good zone. And a decent set of Pokemon as well to go along with it. I mean, we need everything. But some of the common ones, I don't want to just rush and get all them straight away, because we might get more of them. And I want to try and at least reduce that possibility of getting duplicates if possible. It's not always going to work, but at least give ourselves a chance. I feel like I'm going to struggle to see this shiny Wimpod. But it's red around the purple, so we should hopefully see it. Obviously its eyes are taking up the attention because of the red glare. We'll look at the Weedles next to us. Any of those shiny? Don't believe so. Obviously that Spinnerack over there is. See, because of the way the donut is in here as well. Look at that time. It's not even barely gone down. That is the beauty of level 1s. You can pretty much mainly get everything you want in here, if you're lucky enough. But that famous keyword, if you're lucky enough. Because we got the alpha level, the sparkling level 3 here as well. We haven't had another shiny yet. I know we got the Spinnerack over there, but he's guaranteed, so I don't count that one. Hey! Yeah, we'll definitely notice the Wimpod. Shiny Wimpod. Over there. He does look cool. He can run away though, so we need to be careful. Oh, he's a bit more white as well. Like a bit more white on the skin. Right, so we'll try and catch this. We've got... Ooh, a shiny Kakuna as well. Hey! So we're going to go and catch 3 shinies. We'll catch that in the ultra... in the... Ooh, shit. You ain't running away from me, bro. So you better pat that naughty attitude in, you know what I'm saying? My guy thought he could run away. Who does he think he is? There we go. That should be a capture. Hey. We'll go for the Pokeball on the Kakuna. Hey! And the triple whammy. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That is a triple locked in and secured. I'll take that. But we've got a lot of angry bugs coming after us now. And they need to pack that in, don't they? You know what I'm saying? So, Shiny's coat. We'll pop that up to number 4. Just like that, 4 Shinies. So we are going to stay here. And we are going to try and get that shiny Alpha Wimpod. Because we've committed now. I've seen the Wimpod now. I've seen the shiny Wimpod and I want that Alpha. The skin's a bit whiter as well. So we will definitely notice whichever it is. Shiny, normal or Alpha. But yeah, cool. I was pleasantly surprised with Glossopod's Mega. It doesn't change massively, but it changes enough, and that's my thing with this game. Is the shinies? I mean, the Megas they've been decent when they've not changed much, and it's crazy to think that because an evolution tends to change the Pokemon massively. But I think Megas, when they just do a subtle change, it makes them really good. Because I did not like Mega Heatran, and I don't like Mega Darkrai. I understand Mega Darkrai's design, but I still don't like it. I think it's pretty mid. But it is what it is. They're in the game. They're not ever going to change, so gotta just accept them for what they are. Be nice to see them in Pokemon Go though, because that's probably where I'll probably get the majority of my use out of those Pokemon. Is from Pokemon Go, because I'm sure they'll be the best in class in their typings, especially Heatran, because Heatran's got a decent special attack. So he just looks so ugly though. It's just such a shame they bought that. Absolutely battered my boy. And Darkrai as well. I was so looking forward to seeing that. Be so cool. Because I think its normal, its standard form is so much better. Alright, Nancy, how are we doing? We're just doing a bit of shiny hunting. We're looking for shiny Alpha Wimpod. Anything else, a nice bonus. But we're looking for the little bugs, the ones that are on my right and a bit north, up on the little cliff. Well, I say a cliff, bit of like a hill, more than anything. Diddle-a-no. Diddle-a-no. Let's have a little look to our left. Don't think any shiny Weedle there. It's a bit more like gold, or a bit more like orange. Orangey yellow. Definitely notice the difference. But we could get our bloody shiny Spinarak. Shiny Alpha Spinarak finally as well, because we've gone through that. Hey, another shiny Wimpod. Hey, looks like we're going to be getting plenty of Wimpods, but not Alpha. We'll save it here. That's another shiny to the collection. Let's go. Thank you very much. You better stay in that ball. There we go. Shiny Wimpod. Not Alpha. We'll take it though. Thank you very much. Only thing is now, I don't know how long it's going to take for that guy to come back, so the spawns might be a little bit poor for a bit. Well, that's 5 shinies for the day. You broke Kalos for a motorbike lizard. Ah. Was that, what's he called? God, what? My brain tends to get really dumb sometimes. I know which one you're on about. You're on about the one what's like green in it. And you can ride it. I totally forgot its name though. Cyclozar, yeah, Cyclozar, that's it. Glad someone... Oh, another shiny Wimpod. We've nearly run out this this spawner from regular shiny Wimpods. Alright, let's see if we can grab it. We'll grab it in a regular Pokeball because it just fits its colours really well. But there we go. We're absolutely smashing the we're smashing the... Ooh, shiny Alpha Weedle. We will take that though. There we go. That's a shiny Alpha. Let's get that bad boy on there. You can definitely tell that's shiny. Let's get his shiny sparkles. You alright, buddy? We'll get you in a regular Pokeball. To get the shiny catch quest, you need to have Sparkling Power level 3. That enables you to get that quest, and it's guaranteed as well. And anytime you go into one of these zones with the Sparkling Power level 3, you will always get a shiny as well, and you can manipulate it to get the shiny that you want as well, whether it's alpha or regular. So we'll update that to 6, and we can update our shiny alpha count to 60 as well. Great stuff today. 2 shiny alphas in the bag. Bang. We need that Wimpod though. That Wimpod is the massive... That's a main reason I'm in here. But it looks like our shiny Wimpods have reset as well. Our Wimpods have reset, sorry. I mean, technically. The rate that we're going. I won't be surprised if we get another regular shiny Wimpod in that corner. I don't know what ball we're going to use for... we'll use a red ball for the shiny Alpha Wimpod on its own, but we need to have a think of what we want to use for the Golosipod as well. Hey! Look at that. It's shiny Wimpod season. When it rains, it pours. And in this instance, it's shiny Wimpod. There we go. That's another one in the bag. Absolutely good stuff. It's actually quite ridiculous. Well, it looks like he's going to be a giveaway. So, number 7 on the shinies. Well, that's actually quite bizarre, that. How many shiny Wimpods is that? 4? Pretty wild. Not a 1 is bloody alpha. But we did get the shiny Alpha Weedle, so I guess we can't fully complain yet. Yeah, Guzma, he'd be really proud. He would. Oh, shiny Alpha Spinarak. There we go. Look at that. Get in. Absolutely popping off here. There we go. We've got the shiny sparkles. What do we want you in? I think netball. There we go. Little cheeky netball for the catch. Shiny Alpha Spinarak. There we go. Let's update the counter again. 61. And 8 shinies. Now we're starting to cook with some gas here. It was a little bit of a slow start, especially with trying to get the shiny Alpha Bulbasaur. And we ended up getting the shiny Alpha Chespin instead, which is, you know, it's not terrible. But now the bugs are literally quite swarming us. We've got two alphas so far. Obviously, we'll take an additional spinner rack if we're able to get that. And also, we need 2 more. Oh no, I think I might have got a shiny Alpha Beedrill already. Or was it just a regular? Yeah, I think I've got a shiny Alpha Beedrill. I'll technically need only 1 more of the Weedle line as well. And then we're done with that. It's pretty cool. So for max sweetness, let me have a look in my satchel. Let's go to the berries. Where are they? So I use, when I'm making the sparkling ones, when I want a sparkling only, I use 5 Haban berries, and I use 3, where is it? I think I've run out of them. I forgot what they're called. I need to grind some more out. Oh, what is the berry called? Let me just go to a normal one. I should be able to see it if it's normal. So, Haban and... which one is it? I've totally forgot the other one. I haven't done it for a while, so... but it's Haban... and something else. Oh, I've totally forgot the berry. But it's Haban and another one. And that gives you a lot of sweet. And it gives you also, I think it's... I'm trying to think what it is. God, I haven't done this for a while. It's been over a week since I've done this, so... apologies for not being as informative as you probably wanting of me. I'd know it if it literally popped up on my screen. But because it's not there and I don't have it in basic berry form, I can't actually remember it. But you use 5 Habat. No, not with 4 berries. You'll need to get to the 8. And then when you get to the 8, that's when you'll be able to do it, because you'll want to hunt these berries in 4-star zones. Or 5-star zones. When you unlock it, you'll unlock the 5-star zones at the end of the game. So once you complete that DLC, you'll have access to the 5-star zones. But you can do it a bit earlier. With that, you could probably do it with 7 berries. 6 or 7 berries, you possibly might be able to get it. But you need over 400 sweet. And you need that to be the main, you know, the biggest one on there. So you don't want sour or fresh or anything like that being above that. But you can farm 4-star berries, and this is the donut you want as well if you're farming berries. So you want item power, berries level 3, and big haul power. If you get those 2 combos, farming berries is super easy. But it's these berries here. So can you see the pink ones? They're the ones you want to use with the Haban berries, but I cannot remember what they are. Oh yeah, Tanga. That's it. So you want Haban berries and Tanga for your sparkling level 3 and your alpha power. And then you want for your other one, you want to use, I think it's Kasib, and there is another one somewhere. Might have used all them as well. Yeah, it's Kasib and whatever this other one is. Let's have a look. And Roselli. So I was using Roselli and Kasib, I think, for the treasure ones. Yeah. And that just gives you the berries and the big haul, and that really massively makes a difference in grinding. Oh yeah, sorry, I misread what you said. I thought you said you've only unlocked 4 berries. Yeah, so if you've got 8 berries, you can definitely go for it. So you want Haban and Tanga for your level 3 sparkling. But you're going to have to be careful. Whenever you're making a donut, save at a Pokemon station. So just, you know, give her your Pokemon and that'll force a save. And then whenever you go back to the Hotel Z and make a donut, you want to obviously do the donut, but do it once. If it's not the donut you want, you quit the game, and then you hold up X and B at the same time, and that will give you, it will load a back save. You want to load that, you'll go back to the Pokemon Center, and then you just go back to the Hotel Z, and you just keep rinsing and repeating that until you get the donut you want. And when you do get the donut you want, you head back to the Pokemon Center and make another save so it overwrites the other one, because you don't want to get the donut you want and then force reset, because then you'll lose the donut. And that's the way you just grind the donuts. That's how I've got loads. It does take a lot of time. Patience is definitely needed for it, because it's annoying. You should be able to just make whatever you want if you've got the ingredients, like you could in Scarlet and Violet, but they wanted to put a bit of restriction on the easiness of getting, you know, the sparkling level 3 donuts and the alpha ones combined. But yeah, I hope you understood that well. Hope I said that so you could understand. What do you mean? You wonder if there's a way with 4 stars? Do you mean you wonder if there's a way to get the berries with the 4 stars? Because that's... if you do anything below 4 star, you won't get the berries that you need. 4 star and higher give you the Tanga berries, the Kasib berries, the Haban berries. They're the ones that you want. Oh, trust me, you want alpha power in a small zone. It makes a massive difference. But because I'm specifically only hunting shiny alphas, having shiny alpha level 3 and sparkling power level 3 is a massive, massive help. It really does make it, you know, possible. Ah, okay, yeah. I know what you mean. I think it's possible with a 4-star shiny donut. You've just got to be careful of the zones you're going in, because obviously if you go in a 4-star zone, that will deplete the donut very quick. And then obviously if you do a 3-star, 2-star, 1-star, etc., it will get a bit better. Like for instance, look at my timer. So I have a 5-star, and look how slow that calorie count is going down. So you obviously want the higher star donut, obviously. But if you use the combos that I said, you should be alright. It's just all about maxing out the particular, like, flavour that you want. So you want sweet for your sparkling and your alpha power. You want, I think it's sour, or it's the yellow one anyway. It's the yellow one for the treasure ones. But the treasure ones are really brutal to farm for, because there's so many different variants of other stuff that are not really that useful. Like mega power charging, mega power something else. But you cannot. You have got a proper big power with this game as well, because say for instance you go in a zone with a donut and you don't like it, and it's not a good donut, it's not a good area for you to hunt in. You can do that force close thing again, what I showed you about with the donuts. So as long as you save at a Pokemon Center, because that gives you a force save, you will always you can always like quit the zone. So say for instance, if I didn't like this, I'd quit the game, hold up X and B at the same time, force load my save, it'd bring me right back out, back to the Pokemon Center, and then I could just farm for another zone, what's a bit better for me. Honestly, I love that I can use diabetes as a code word for shiny hunting. I know. That is so true. I love donuts as well, so that's quite funny as well for me. Alright, come on. Shiny Alpha Wimpod, come on. We are ready. We're ready for you. I'm ready for you. I would love to get 2 of them, but I won't be greedy. I'll take 1. We have a whinging little Weedle over here. I can hear you. Not shiny any of those though. But yeah, it's just all about utilising the zones. Some of them are really poor, some of them are really terrible. I wouldn't advise hunting in large zones or medium zones either, if you want to be really efficient. But a zone like this, small, like them on the hill there, you just do a roll, press Y, you know, and then reset your zone. It's really easy. Nothing attacks you, nothing annoys you, and you're able to just farm. Bit boring because you're menuing a lot, but it's very efficient if you're wanting something. As you can see in that little short burst, we got 2 alpha shiny Pokemon, and then we got like 4 Wimpods. But they've quietened down a bit. They might have skittered off, being bugs. I think I might have saw one on the hill then. No, I didn't. No shiny Weedle. It's actually quite funny. My first shiny Weedle in my entire, like, lifespan of this game was an alpha, which is pretty funny. It's probably a good time to probably get the Fletchling alpha as well, seeing as I've had like 15 of those basic shinies throughout the course of the game. They've been everywhere for me. I'll just be like teleporting to a Pokemon Center and there'll just be bloody one sitting on one of the lampposts every time. I know, Weedle. I wish you were shiny as well, an alpha. But you're not, so we move on. But it does seem to like crying, that Weedle. Oh yeah, it definitely is. And you should utilise it. Time is money in life. You don't want to be wasting time. That's a shiny Spinnerack up there. We'll grab that. That's another shiny to the counter. Let's netball you. See you later, brother. There we go. Shiny Spinnerack. But yeah, you want to utilise your time, and I think the only way you do that is by making sure you get the ideal, you know, wormhole that you're wanting. Especially because the donuts can sometimes take a long time to make. Like, I remember when I was trying to get a fire donut, it took me over an hour of re-rolling the game, like turning the game off, going in, resetting. It's too long. I just want to get in, craft my donut, and then get hunting, you know what I mean? Oh, we need to update that counter. Locked in, unsecured. And we have locked in quite a few shinies today, Ross. Got 9 on the board so far. 3 alphas to the decks as well. We're popping off. Classic. That is a classic right there. What are you going to be doing later on? Bling, bling. Yeah. No, it's a good area to do that in. I wish I took advantage more of Zone 20, but I was shiny hunting Alpha Charmander. I did end up getting it, but God, it took so long. And it was harder technically to get shinies in that because of the it's only a 1 in 1,000 in there. But we did get it, and it was cool. But then we got this DLC, and it made getting all the start shinies really easy. Come on, Wimpod, brother. We need that shine. Yeah, the charm's not too bad to get now. It used to be a bit annoying to get because you had to bloody do all those battles. But you can skip those now, which is oh God, I wish I could have done that. But in hindsight, I did get a ton of money from it as well, so I guess you kind of take the wins with the losses. But I'd definitely go for the charm. It's definitely doable very easily now with this DLC. It's just a shame there's no other, like, there's no better odds in the actual, like, main base game, because I would hunt in there quite a bit. But the wormholes are just so much more efficient in getting a shiny that I need. So unfortunately I have to be stuck in here for the majority of the time. I don't think I've actually shiny hunted in the base game since this DLC come out, so it's a bit of a yikes for the base game. What's your most recent shiny that you've hunted so far? I'd like to know. They are some big Weedles. Ooh, shiny Alpha Weedle. Is it? Or am I tripping? Nah, I'm tripping. That did look shiny though. Sorry to get you all excited for nothing then. Who's starting now? Thank you. Ooh, Slurpuff. Don't think I've had that shiny in this game yet. Was it Alpha? Or was it regular? That's hilarious. I genuinely thought that that bloody Weedo was a shiny Alpha. I should have bloody gone to Specsavers myself. And what is your favourite Pokemon? I always like to ask that of anyone who comes into the chat. It's always nice to... Ooh. Beedrill's cool though. I like a Beedrill. Very frail, but it hits hard. I like using my Beedrill in Pokemon Go. Because of its ×4 super effective move against the Tapus. Like the Tapu Bulu, for instance. Ooh, Dash Bomb. I rate that. I really like Fido, to be fair. It's a cute little dog. Made out of little bagels or whatever it is. My favourite is right next to my head. Just over there. Been my favourite since I was a little boy. I remember when I got took to a shopping centre and I just saw a massive Gengar, a bit like that one there, and that was it. Got me hooked. And then I wanted to know what game it was from, because I just literally saw the toy, well, the plushie, and I didn't know a Pokemon because I was so young. But then I ended up discovering the game, and that was that. That was my fave, and has been my fave ever since. Zapdos is a close second, but it's always been the Kanto Zapdos. But I love the shiny Galarian Zapdos. I think it is so good. Looks like a Chocobo as well, which is another great thing for me. Gengar, I have one on my team named Jevil. That's pretty cool. You can't beat a Gengar. He's just such a little minx. He's got such a good personality. He's always like looking to play little tricks on people, and you know, he's always giving them massive facial expressions. Being a little trickster. Ah, where's the shiny Alpha Wimpod? He's been a bit of a stubborn boy at the moment. I mean, the Wimpods have slowed down, to be fair, in retrospect. There's not even been one on that hill over there, which is quite wild. Yeah, I was defo blind when I was calling out a bloody shiny Alpha Weedle then. Oh, that's quite cool, that though. Do you like Poochyena and stuff as well? And Furfrou. Because they're like sort of dog Pokemon, aren't they? But they obviously are much different than the Dashbun. Technically, you could say Manectric is sort of a dog. It's not like the most obvious looking dog, but it's up there, isn't it? Let's do a few more quick checks here, because I keep checking around. But let's just accelerate some of the checks here. Do. Fido recently got its shiny released in Pokemon Go, but I weren't able to grab it. Bloody hunted loads. But I did manage to get a shiny Galarian Zapdos yesterday on there, which I was really happy about. But my fiance has already taken that, so I was going to send it to home. Do. That bloody Weedle next to me. Just never-ending whinge. Oh. Hey, shiny Weedle. Can definitely tell that. Don't need to go to Specsavers for this one. Let's catch you in an Ultra Ball. That should be a guaranteed. Thank you very much. And that is officially 10 shinies for the stream. I'll definitely take that. double digits. I think we've had double digits for quite a few in a row now, which is very nice. We just need that Wimpod, and I'm pretty satisfied with this place. I have a feeling we're going to get a regular sized shiny Wimpod next, though. I just have a feeling. I feel like it's going to be a bit tough to get this shiny Alpha Wimpod. We've got plenty of time on the clock, though. It's not like we've not got a rush on to get this Wimpod, but I would like to hunt some other things as well. Boom, 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 boom. Do do do. Do do do. Ah, these Wimpods have certainly starting to act like their actual selves, and they've been a bit skittish and not showing up as shinies. We definitely want the shiny Alpha Wimpod. I'm not leaving here without one. That is a must. Unless we go all the way to the end of this and it's not, we don't get one at all, which would be really rough. But these regular ones will do us nicely because we do need shiny Wimpod. I never got it in a Alola, so these regular Wimpods I will definitely evolve up and take with me to home when we're allowed to. Hey! Was it shiny? I mean, was it Alpha? I imagine it will be shiny. I do like the colours of the Cyclizar. It's not bad. I think I might manage to get mine in Scarlet and Violet. Because there's a little zippy boy in that game. He's like darting across the terrain. Same with bloody Tauros. He's a bit of a feisty get as well. Thought that were shiny then. Whoa. I would have needed to definitely go to Specsavers for that one. It's them red eyes. Hey, shiny Wimpod on the cliff. There we go. We'll take that. Would have liked the Alpha. But that is number 5 of the Wimpod. I can't do link tray. Once I get to the end of this stream, Nancy, if you're still about, I don't mind giving away one of my shiny alphas if you don't mind taking shinies, because I got plenty, and I don't mind giving them away. Just a little thank you for stopping by in the stream and checking me out. I always like to give back. We're going to go catch that Wimpod. Just so it removes him blocking a potential shiny when he comes back. So we'll come back up here. There you are. We'll Ultra Ball you. There we go. Shiny Wimpod. Number 11 of the stream. Absolutely great stuff. But we've had enough of your games now, Wimpod. If you can beat an alpha shiny, then I will be most happy about that, for sure. I feel like some of them might have run away. The regular ones. Or one of them, because there's only 2 there. There is meant to be 4 spawns up there. Got this little crime Weedle bloody next to me. Do you mind? Shiny Show is unlocked, mate. The Shiny Show is truly unlocked. I mean, it'd be pretty nasty going to sleep now, bro. You know exactly when you would fall. You'd wake up at like 2 in the morning, and then you'd be wide awake, and that'd be even more nasty for you getting up for work. But yeah, it does suck. It's weird because it's like clockwork, isn't it? It's every time you finish work, that super tiredness comes into clutch for you. Yeah, definitely got a doctor's about and see if they can do out for you, because it's not really good, is it? That no sleep life. Yeah, you've definitely got something. Only way you can try and get that sort of brother is a bit of doctors, even though it's long and boring and annoying. I know, I'm really, really excited to play that. I'm just hoping I can finish my Final Fantasy playthrough possibly tomorrow. I'm hoping. I might do an extra long stream, but it is Thursday, so Claire will be off. So actually, no, Claire's going to the quiz. So I'm probably actually gonna probably do a long stream of Final Fantasy tomorrow. Probably get it finished. Like 5 till 10, about 5 hours. That should be enough time to finish the game. Because it is a long... that game is long at the end. Especially getting all the Aeons. But it'll be nice because I'll be able to watch all my... I'll be able to watch my whole playthrough through its entirety. I've watched a few episodes and I like it so far. Yeah, it'd be nice that. I still want to finish Final Fantasy though, as in like do all the additional stuff to have it truly completed. But that's going to be a bit annoying, considering I've got to do all that sphere grid. I might have a look at actually what the minimum sphere grid requirement is to finish the game, like the big stuff as well, because I don't really want to rewrite the whole thing, because that'll be absolutely nasty. Done it once before, don't want to ever do it again, because it was long. Any shiny over there? Don't think so. But yeah, D-Quest I'm mega excited for. I just love Dragon Quest. I think if I do finish Dragon Quest before like Resident Evil comes out, I might play on stream Resident Evil 2 and 3, like for the classics. Just as something to put on the channel and just a little mini play RE before the thingy. Shiny Spinnerack on the cliff. It's not alpha, but it is another shiny. There he is, the little blue boy. Let's go around the outside of these. We'll netball you up. Getting that ball, bruv. There we go. Shiny Spinnerack. Yeah, it'll be nice. Finally got something decent to look forward to in the gaming scene. I'm just looking forward to having a bloody D quest though, because the game's fire, the music's fire, and so is the enemies and everything, and usually the story as well. I've just literally bit the inside of my lip, like... I really hate how you accidentally bite your own lip. So dumb. It's just dumb though, because I try and bite it normally now, and it won't ever do anything. But I just had like a little weird spasm, and then I just bit inside my lip, so it's so dumb. That is defo Ulster incoming now. Yeah, I'll plat it, but I hope it's not long. Because if it's long, then I don't know if I will. Which would be weird. Oh, because I've platted every big game that I really enjoy. Apart from Borderlands 4. Because I did enjoy that game. That game was good. Just weren't... It's just weird when I'm streaming now. I just don't seem to really have time. I think I've literally barely just bit the inside of my lip, but I think it's going to be enough to bloody be annoying. Boom, 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 boom. Gling, gloom. Come on, shiny Wimpod, can you come into my game? Only problem with the level 2 alpha, it literally can do you in big time, because we're not really getting a massive amount of alpha spawns. We've had 2 alpha Pokemon, but I think we've had about 9 regular Pokemon shinies. So we're getting a bit of the bad luck at the moment. And that's just how it goes sometimes. You just have to grind it out. But look how many calories we still have. Been here for ages. How long have we been here for? 52? Or 42? I've been here for nearly an hour, actually. It's crazy. I'll have to go off in 24 minutes. So it looks like this will be the end of my stream in here. So hopefully we can grab some. Yep. Pure reset for an hour, bruv. Yep. Obviously, I go and catch them as well, a little bit in between, but generally, yeah, the little roll, the little Hollywood roll, and then this. We're wanting that bug on the right there, and he needs to be red on the bottom. You just love the platinum grind, bruv. That's the only thing I can say to you about that one. Because you are doing something vile for it. Yeah, it's weird though. Because you didn't do RE4 though. I thought you would have done RE4. You do love the franchise, and you've pretty much done all the others, haven't you? Apart from 7, I think. But you did 8. I looked at RE4's Platinum though, it was actually quite nasty. Yeah, it is a strange one, but... You love the platinum grind for some stuff, brother. Oh, shiny alpha Spinnerack. We'll take that. That's the shiny line completed. Right there. There he is. The blue bug. In all his glory. Let's get them sparkles on. There we go. Look at you hopping around. So this one is pink. So we need to be a bit careful. There we go. Smack that on there. Job's a good one. Shiny alpha Spinnerack. Locked in and secured. Just like that. I know you'll love that, Ross. Had to do that extra little bit of enthusiasm there just for you, brother. There we go. So that's the shiny Spinnerack line done. So we don't need to do any more of them. So knowing us, we're probably going to get another one of them. But hopefully not. Hopefully Wimpod is the next in queue. Because we do be needing that instead. That was a locked in and secured, brother. But yeah, RE4 was nasty, bro. I was going to do it, and then I played the game, and I was like, nah, fuck this. Can't be bothered. It was a bit nasty. Might start changing the way I do some. I might do like a weekly shiny compilation of all the shinies that I get, just in whatever thing. I'm gonna see if I can maybe possibly do that, because I think I would. That would help my algorithm. I think just having that there, especially with my shorts. But another thing that'd help me out would be a shiny alpha Wimpod. If that does want to actually come in and, you know, join the party, that would be most helpful. I do have, well, I can just keep it on here. I do have that counter going up as well. So number 13 for the stream. So we're actually, in retrospect, we're actually, you know, doing pretty decent on the shinies. And we've had 4 shiny alphas today. So, you know what? We take that. Got shiny alpha Kakuna having a little paddy over there. I think that'd have been quite hard, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I think it would have actually been difficult. You had to do it on professional difficulty and speed run, I think, as well. And knife only, I think. And I don't have that in me anymore. I don't have none of that. Yeah. But you don't want to do it on that. I don't want to do RPG. But I'll be the first one to say I'm not massive on RE4's combat. I love the gun utilization, but the enemies just. I like my favorite bit in that game is when you come across that like naked weird zombie thing. What doesn't die. Like that thing, that was lit. That was actually quite creepy. That bit. That was a very well done area. I got to the bit. I think I got to the island. No, I never beat it. I think I'd have to play the whole game again, if I'm being honest. If I ever want to do that, I think I'd have to start again, because wherever I was, I just felt like I was a loser. Like when you start a game after like a year or something not playing it, you can't, you're not in the flow, you don't know where you've been, you don't know what guns you got, you don't know how to, like, because when you're playing a game from scratch, you sort of like understand the flow. You get better as you go on, because you know the game, you understand the mechanics. Whereas on that, I didn't know what I'd upgraded, I didn't know what guns I was using. So it was a bit of a dud, really. Gling, 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 gling. Right, we need the shiny Wimpod though. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? This is what we're coming here for. This is what I've used my really good donut for. I'll take the alphas, because we completed 3 species, but we need the shiny alpha Wimpod. I'm actually really hyped for 9 though. I'm actually really hyped for it. I'm hyped for that and Dragon Quest, so it's actually a really good month for me, but I'm a bit gutted about Pokemon Pokopia. Because I think apparently you've got to buy that digitally, or you buy the game and it's not actually yours. They can just take it away from you, even though you'll be spending 50-60 quid on it. So I think it's an absolute disgrace. Yeah, and that's how it should be. Show what you need to show, but don't ruin the game. Well, you buy the game, but it's not. I don't know how to describe it. It's not even like yours. No shiny alpha there, no. I'm definitely going to enjoy Grace's bits. Because apparently she gets braver as the game gets on as well. Bit like how Ethan was. I'm defo third person in that game. Ain't no way I'm doing that on first person. Even though some bits will probably be quite cool for the immersive. It depends on how I feel, but I might do the game in the way they want you to do it. So, because I think they say they recommend you what they think's best for that particular time, I think. Yeah, Raccoon City. I'm down for that. I'm really down for that. I'm a sucker for nostalgia, so anything in terms of like going back to Raccoon City, seeing a potential RPD all in disarray, seeing the clock tower possibly, seeing some other bits of Raccoon City that, you know, we've been to before. It's going to be so good. But then it makes you think, what kind of nuke did they use for Raccoon City? Because it can't have been a proper one. It must have been a little party popper. Because if it's still standing, it weren't a great nuke, was it? There's usually nothing inside a blast zone from a nuke, but they've obviously rewrote that whole thing, haven't they? Because the Arclay Mountains would have been absolutely decimated from the nuke inside the mansion in number 1, and then obviously Raccoon City in number 2 and number 3. You know, it gets absolutely decimated, doesn't it? Yep. I don't think it will be. That thing got absolutely blown to smithereens, so unless they're rewriting, unless we get a new remake of number 1, then they're gonna have to, then that's the only way they could bring that back and just change the way the ending happens. Because you literally get helicoptered out of there, and that mansion just blows up. And obviously the OG Tyrant got absolutely sent to heaven as well with that rocket launcher. That's what I mean. So I don't. But they've got to rewrite some. That's why I was saying that whatever nukes they were using, it must have been the fucking party popper for on ground. I mean, I guess the only thing you could say is the RPD's way out of the nuke zone. But Spencer's mansion shouldn't exist at all. Like, no way. Because that thing got absolutely sent. There we go. Shiny Alpha Wimpod. Get in. And that's what we're talking about. That's the bad boy we've been after for a bloody long time. There we go. Let's see if we've got anything here. No. So we'll get our little thingy on. Let's see if we can get the sparkles. There we go. Shiny Alpha Wimpod. Let's go. So we're going to Pokeball this one. Hoping it won't take too long. You turned your back though, so you... Oh! Turn your back on that, bruv. There we go. Shiny Alpha Wimpod locked in and secured. There we go. Let's get another. Absolutely beautiful stuff. So with this game, luckily, you get 10 shinies saved in memory. So basically, if a shiny appears, it gets saved. So for instance, I'll show you when I get another one. Damn, that mountain got that hill got absolutely decimated for its spawns, but at least we got the shiny alpha over there. We couldn't bloody get one over here. Couldn't get one on this little mini area. But yeah, basically, it doesn't delete the shiny as long as you've got no more than 10 in an area. Because whatever the first one was, it'll get over it. But on this one, it saves it, and then you can just basically, it's just there until you catch it, or it runs away. But alphas don't run away, so unless you kill it and then it dies and that's it, you'll be guaranteed it. But we might as well go to the end and see what we can get, because still got a bit of time. We've still got plenty of time on the on my left side. So if we can get that second shiny alpha Wimpod, I'll be massively happy to get that. Because I do need to get one what will suit the colour scheme of the Glossipod. But I could leave now, technically, and go for the shiny alpha Glossipod as its own thing. But I'll keep going with this because this can be a good trade if someone needs it as well. We do have some shiny Mega Evolutions to do. And then this is stuff I can clip up down the line. But 5 shiny alphas to the counter is really good stuff. No, because in other games, I'll be way more cautious. Way more cautious, because there's massive risk. I mean, technically, I probably have lost one in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but that's mainly because it was so laggy. Sometimes you go out of the range, of the render range, and then you'd be going back, but it's not caught up with you, so then it just deletes it. And then that is definitely gone. And that's probably happened to me quite a few times on there. But generally, if I find a shiny, I don't ever really, like, I've never soft resetted a shiny or anything like that. I'm quite, like, what you might call it, I'm really, like, cautious. Especially because sometimes they take a long time. And I ain't about doing another shiny hunt of it in the same time or more, because that can sometimes be the most nasty way of getting scummed. But yeah, locked in. We've done well today. This zone particularly has been the standout. Would love the second shiny Alpha Wimpod though, that'd be amazing. And then we can get on out of here. Gling, gling, gling. Definitely got a bit of editing to do though later on, so need to try and not fall too far behind with that. Do do do. Is the new Fallout EP out today, or is it tomorrow? I think it might be tomorrow. I'd absolutely love it as well if they just shadow dropped Fallout. That would literally that would be an amazing start to this year for gaming for me. I would have so much to do. Alright, honestly, that'd be the icing on the cake, because that game is, oh, I've put so much time into that. Yeah, I enjoyed it, but I used an absolutely nasty broken build for that, for when I readed it. And I remember, well, you remember me showing you, didn't you, when I went into that super mutant, like, house. And I was just like one-shotting him and two-shotting him. It was nasty. Yeah, that build was nasty with that Psycho Jet. That Psycho Jet was absolutely nasty with that. Slow-mo the time down and then absolutely decimate every super mutant in history in seconds. The thing is, I'd love to play that. That'd be another game that I'd love to play, but I'd love to play it with the radio on, and I won't be able to. It really sucks that you can't play music with something built into it. It's just silly. It's like GTA. That's going to be very annoying on GTA 6, that I'm literally going to have to not even have any music on. I think they're still copyrighted, those. Hey, shiny Wimpod. Another one. There we go. Not the alpha one, but... There we go. He's probably gonna, if he runs. Nah. Too bad, brother. Number 15. Let's go. Could have given us the shiny alpha there, but it decided to be a little shit and go, nah. Sorry, mate. I'll be non-alpha instead. Thanks. Because you got to remember as well, I've heard loads of those songs in the Fallout show as well. So, you know, I know straight away you play the Fallout radio. Goodbye. That will be straight copyright. Even on Final Fantasy, it's played one song here and there, and it's just getting flagged for copyright. But I'm not really bothered about like the monetization on there, because there's not to get monetized. So, and even if I do really well, I'll just let it be. It's one of those playthroughs where I'll just have to accept the loss on it if it was ever to be that thing for me. Maybe they're just not bothered about getting thingied, but I just know my luck. I do it, I get banned, and then I'd lose it all, and I would be absolutely... that'd be it then. I wouldn't ever do it again. I won't be making no new account or anything. That's why I'm being so cautious at the moment. I'm not even playing any music on these games. And I think, realistically, I need to find some music to play. Even if it's like the YouTube zone. I think just having something would be really good for these streams, because especially when I'm like doing this, you can hear the music cutting out constantly. No, I didn't message him. I need to though. Gling, gling, gling. Come on, one more. You can give it me. Because we're a bit over time now, but I'd like to just get this done, because I can't do any of the other stuff in this zone. And I feel like I want to make extra value of this donut. But there's also a big chance I don't even get it, and then it would have been a waste anyway. But 15 shinies though, it's not bad at all. Definitely nothing to sniff at. And we do have the 4 back on the cliff as well. So we do have technically maximised chances again. Apart from the one that we caught here. You love that Sonic grind, bro. And you're gonna love that. You're gonna love that pixel that you get at the end of it as well. Hey, shiny Kakuna. What do we want you in? Who would Dusk Ball you? There we go. Number 16 of the day. Definitely doing some good numbers here. That shiny boost is definitely helping today. So, number 16. JJ Pokémon, Sure. You give us a subscription, I'll give you whatever you need. Well, I'll try to give you whatever you need. What are you wanting? Hey, another shiny Wimpod. Bloody hell, it's like Wimpods are us in here. Do. So, Pokeball this bad boy. God, we got so many of these now. Yeah, so if you subscribe to me on YouTube, which is free, I'll give you whatever you... I'll give you a shiny. We'll save that. We don't want to get done in there. So number 17 of the day. Absolutely gone. We're nearly at our best. We're about 5 away. Perfect. Give me a little bit. What do you want? I'll show you what I've got. What I'm willing to give spare. So the majority of this, apart from some of these shiny alphas, so obviously the Latias as well. But I've got loads of Wimpods. What else have I got for? Got shiny Mimikyus that are spare. Got this shiny Slowbro. I think what else I got spare. What's DLC anyway? Technically got the Crabrawler. I don't mind giving away. Let me know what you might be thinking of from whatever you just seen there. It's a shame with that bloody shiny then, it's just made them other two run away. Thank you for the sub anyway, but just let me know whatever you saw on the screen just then, just let me know what you want. No. Yes, I do want to travel here, thank you very much. What was that there? No, just a regular. Just a regular Wimpod. Can't believe how many Wimpods we've had. It's actually quite ridiculous, so I'll need to count after this. How many I've had. It's pretty silly though. Boom, 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 boom. Diddle-oom, cling. Right, I'm gonna do 3 more minutes in here. 3 more minutes of resetting, and then I'm gonna leave. We've done pretty well. That shiny Alpha Wimpod, I don't think we're gonna get the second one. But can save that for a rainy day. Maybe shiny on the Glossipod instead, which would be pretty cool to find that as a shiny Alpha. Yep, you can get shiny Noibat. I have spare Alpha as well, so I'll give you shiny Alpha if you want, mate. Do-do-do-do. Boom, 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 boom. So 2 more minutes in here. Hoping to get that last Alpha that we need. That'd be amazing. I can't actually technically show this off because I want to keep the other one in a Pokeball. Yep, no problem. Just give me literally 2 minutes and I'll jump out of this wormhole and then I'll give you the shiny alpha. I got quite lucky when I was shiny hunting Bagon. I got, I think, 2 shiny alpha Noibats and I've already got 2 shiny alpha Noibats already, so they were the spares. Diddle-a-doo-doo-doo. Hey, another shiny Wimpod. I knew it, but you little tease. There we go. Stay in that ball. Thank you very much. Shiny Wimp. That's probably like 10 shiny Wimpods. I'm not even joking. It's actually quite ridiculous. Oh, another one up there. It's the shiny Wimpod show. That's actually quite hilarious. Let's go and grab this one. Stay in the ball, my brother. That's number 19. That's crazy, man. That's actually quite ridiculous, that. That is defo. That's got to be 10 shining Wimpods in there. That just shows you when the luck is not on your side for the alphas. It's just not on your side, because we have only had 1 shiny alpha out of all those Wimpods. Pretty criminal if you ask me, but we got 5 new additions to the shiny decks for the alpha decks, shiny alpha decks, or shalpha decks. Actually, I should probably name it shalpha decks on the actual thingy. Yeah, it's the shiny Wimpod show, mate. Right, that's it. No more shinies, I don't think. Nope. There we go. If you want to set up a code, mate, and I will trade you that Alpha Noibat. Yeah, let's actually see how many Wimpods we actually got, because that's pretty ridiculous. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 shiny Wimpods. And I think the 6th one was the alpha. Yeah. That's crazy, man. It's got pretty good nature as well, that one. Obviously, we would have liked it to have been adamant, but this is what it is. Perfect. It's not asking me to connect to the internet there, but let's just see. There we go. Just does it on its own. That's not bad. Hopefully no one else is doing this, because this code is probably quite common, mate. What's your in-game name? Is it JJ? I mean, or is it Aku? Just let me know what your in-game name is. Maybe choose a different code though, because I think this one's quite common. I'm just going to show this guy. Yeah, it's not this guy. I'll do a code, and you join me, because the one I used never has anyone in it, so it's 4658, and just that. Just because I think that other one, I'll be there for a while trying to bloody find you. There we go. And where is it? There he is. You don't have to give me any shiny back, by the way. Just whatever you don't want. And I'll just, yeah, that'll do. Do you want a shiny Wimpod as well? Not like I've got 10 of them or anything. Yeah, the Trade of Life is incoming. Bum bum ba da bum ba da bum ba da bum ba da bum 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 ba da bum bum ba da bum ba da bum ba da bum. If you stay on the trade, I'll give you a Wimpod as well, yeah? You're welcome. I don't need all these, so honestly, it's no bother to me. I'll just ask for a subscription, because I feel like that's quite fair. I won't give you an alpha one, though. That's my only one. But you can have a regular shiny. And then I've got some showcasing to do. Well, hope you enjoy those Pokemon. Hope they do you proud. Locked in and secure, my brother. Alright. So we've got some showcasing to do, so let's put some of these away. So I might just show that off, because we can. We've got Shiny Alpha Chestnut to show off. We have an Alpha Spinarak into Ariados to show off. Where is the other Shalfa? Is it on this page? Am I blind? Yeah, it is. Oh, we can't swap you out. Right. Need to be a bit cautious of that. And where's our Shiny Alpha Weedle? There we go. So let's get you out. You are really cool though. Bam bam. Yeah, you're actually quite cool, you. That's a mega. And the little shells on the arms are so cool, man. One thing about Pokemon, their design choices are pretty, like, decent most of the time. Taking a bloody long time. This usually doesn't last this long. My guy walking in the wall, lad. There we go. Regular Blastoise, you're actually really cool. Now that I'm getting a decent look here's. Let's get to zone 20. Might as well do a cheeky little check of the centre, because we do have still the 6 in there. And you never know. Might get a surprise. I don't think that Glaceon is shiny. It is not. Let's have a look. I might do. I'm not too sure though. I have a feeling I don't, because I've not shiny hunted him properly yet, and I do want to. That's my regular Tyranitar, but I'm going to keep that for nostalgia's sake. I mean, I got a load of Beldums. Actually. Oh, there you go. I do have a spare Larvitar, because it's not Alpha, so I'm not going to keep it. Do you want this? I'll give you this as well. And then I'm going to showcase my stuff off. So I'm going to use the same code. Dun, dun. Dum bum ba ba dum bum dum 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 dum. There you go, buddy. Enjoy. You might want to change its nature, though. I mean, speed's not too bad, but if you want it to be a bit more attacking minded, I want to give him an adamant mint or something. Oh, that took me back then, that yawn. Damn. Down the low. Well. Let's go Alpha Bunnelby. I do want to shiny hunt this guy, but well, I'll probably shiny hunt him at some point soon. I don't know when, but yeah. Enjoy. I do, but I need to get off now. So if you keep an eye out for my streams and pop in them, I do like to give away a few Pokemon here and there, and I think I'm going to be planning a giveaway stream at some point as well, because I got lots of shinies that I need to just get rid of. So I'll give you that for now, just because I need to get off, because I'm a little bit late as it is. But I think you got a decent few Pokemon there. So let's get our meter up first. Got the shell for Chespin. And there you go, lad. Bring you back out. Brick break that in. Oh, we do actually lose health like that in the overworld. There we go. Do that. Bum bum bum. Got a little Trubbish. Sorry, brother. You're gonna have to get... Wow. Where is that guy going? There we go. This Trubbish is on a mission right now. Look at him. Is there some hidden scram somewhere or something? Oh, he got sent to heaven anyway, so... Too bad. I love the a little boat of binacles there. Alright, have we got one more thing that we can get in here? Let's go in here and sit. We can target this Pokemon. Yep. Alright, there we go. So we got that sorted. So let's get our Chespin evolved. all the way into a chestnut. And there's our lad Quilladin. You got one more to do though. And there's our chestnut. Right, we got an item to give you. Should be somewhere down here because you're in the second release of Mega Stones. There's going to be a Mega Revolution in a second, so let's get a nice little area here. So, Shiny Alpha Mega Chestnut. There we go, look at that guy. So we're going to get the camera out. There he is. Looks really cool. I really do like his design like this. I do think I prefer his normal colours. Let's see him do a move, because he might look a little bit better when he does a move. There you go, he's got his little staff out. That's pretty cool. Let's do one more. So it does a bit different when he's doing a physical attack. Let's do another physical attack. Ooh, he's got quite a few little cool animations. What about takedown? That's actually quite cool. Let's see again. So brick break. Oh yeah, it's not Mega Evolved anymore, that's why I'm like thinking. Why is he not doing... He's got loads of animations, yeah, it's because it's different, bro. Right. And then we've got... Shiny, which one is the pink ball? There we go. Let's evolve this into our Shalfa Ariados. Harvey, you're catching me as I'm about to leave. Right, let's show off our Shiny Alpha Ariados. There we go. How are you doing, Harvey, anyway? There we go. What a cool little dude. I know. Check Discord as well, because I'm starting to put that in there. So if you put notifications on for your Discord, I need to find a way to make it an actual notification, but check your Discord as well, if you can, because I sent you my Zygarde, if you saw that, which was pretty cool. I'll show you it here as well. So I didn't only just get Zygarde, but I got Groudon as well, which is really fire. But it was bloody annoying. I'm telling you now, man, some people just don't know what they're doing. But we did manage to clutch in and get those in there. But yeah, that's going to be it, I think. I don't think there's... Ah, there is our Wimpod as well, so let's show that off. There we go. So we've got some content to decipher later on. So that'll be fun for me. But I'm going to go grab some scran. I'm going to get myself ready to chill out for the evening. But thank you to everyone who's joined and all the new faces. It's a pleasure having you in the stream. And if you have liked what you've seen, drop us a subscription or a follow on Twitch, and a like on the videos, muchly appreciated as well. But other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'll reply to you, Harvey, first. Sick and had lamb duty, free to use lamb on Monday. I understand. Well, I think I'm streaming a Final Fantasy tomorrow, but I might do a Pokemon as well. It depends on if I get that finished, because I'm really close to finishing that game. But if I don't, Friday, I'll be streaming Pokemon again. So definitely catch me then if you can. And we might do some Dynamax Adventures or something. It'll either be this or Dynamax Adventures or something. We'll figure it out. I'll talk to you on Discord about it anyway. But yeah. Other than that, catch you guys later. Take care and peace.